Yeah.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. The man in motion is Watson. May gonna hold on to this one. And he will have the Seahawks first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards on the
Yeah, so I really like this zone read concept, Mike, especially as a change of pace. These defensive ends, they're closing hard. They're trying to prevent you from picking up the first down, and every once in a while, that quarterback pulls it and comes out the backside of the defense, and he gets just enough for the first down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
Late hit, late hit, late hit. Call it.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Tackle by T.J. Watt. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Once again, it's Cook. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, they need 2 yards. On the handoff, this is Cook. And this time, he's in. James Cook, touchdown Seattle. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them. But they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So after surrendering that long touchdown drive to start the game, good start here for the offense with a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. He's got room to roam. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hill. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is incomplete. They don't
Big stop. Big stop.
Wind up trying to
Big
throw for the
stop.
touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
May to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw is May. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Now he gets free up the right sideline.
Late hit. Late hit. Call it.
As time runs
Call it
down.
late hit.
An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Seattle.
You know, and those are the types of runs, Mike, that when you look back on last year is a big reason that James Cook led the league in rushing. Has great patience, lets his blocks develop, and then it's really the burst through the initial hole, and when he gets out in space, he's gone.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And the rush. Too strong. Very fast for the sack. Alex Anzalone having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener. And he's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Moving left. Kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And let's give it about 4 on that one. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It is 2nd and 6. In motion, Reed. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll air it out deep. That's going to be
angry when he dropped that. Come on, man.
The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't have the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line.
This thing.
So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line.
Take it to the 2. Take it to the 2 minute. 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 Relax, fellas. Relax. Relax.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And not much doing there.
Hey, that's why you want to take.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Seattle. That's his 2nd in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run right here with Cook. Will be brought down inside the 25. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
A
Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Seahawks stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Hurts. That one brought in by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Arvell Reese on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose. That's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down, it's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Third down and 9. Here's May. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed.
And I think when you look back at the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Here's a third and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Hurts. That's out wide to Judkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Hurts will try it again. On the run to the right. He's inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
The Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hurts again. Flush to his right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now they'll bring up 2nd and long. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got Loveland free left side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. .21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trim it, trim it, trim it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
63, 63, 63.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg, after losing week 1 to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Them niggas nervous, mate. Them niggas nervous.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. And they are not
Way to sting it out with poop, man. Way to sting that out. God.
Score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
27. Cardinals 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
You like giving it to some good
And
field
that
position.
one is through. Is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score.
Casey Conception Jr. Let's go. Let's go.
Down Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce.
Ooh, almost missed that one.
But the doink
GG,
is good
good
for
game.
1.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Gotta take Puka out the game, man.
Hurts to the air on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He hoped to get it to Puka Nacua that time. It'll be second
Double
down.
Puka, man. Y'all
Been
forget
a
the
bit of
game.
a pedestrian
Double
game
Puka.
for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again.
12,
It's
12.
second and 10.
Watch 12. Alert 12.
Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He hoped to get it to Puka Nacua that time. It'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Alert 12. We watch 12.
To the air again. Hurts. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Vita Vea getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Get in there, Vita.
What can they do here?
Contract season.
This is third
Contract
and
season.
forever.
Get back. Gotta do some tricky stuff.
Hurts.
And here it comes. I see it. Oh.
Left side, he's got Ibuka. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to have a Cards first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, field it.
To throw is Hurts. This one popped in the air and intercepted.
Let's go, Mason. Get out of there, Mason. Get out of there, Mason. Make it, big boy. Make it to the... there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, Mason. Get you one.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the officials going to spot this one at the 20. On the ground, it is Hill starting this drive. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
I'm going to the clock if I get it back, all right?
Brings
Mine.
up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hill. And they'll bring
You
him
heard me,
down,
Chuck?
but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Oh, you don't care, do you?
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Cardinals.
Again, it is Hill. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this
Blame
game,
Nardo,
it's really
man.
been the
Blame
inability of
Nardo.
this offense
Blame
to create any sort
Nardo.
of balanced attack
Blame Nardo for
to
this.
get
He
anything
got the
going.
mad
Whether
scientist
you look
back.
at the rushing
He
yards,
made the
whether you
mad
look at just
scientist
the
come
points
back in the
scored,
lab.
this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance over
Fumbled
the
it.
pass.
And he's going to be taken
Blame
down
Nardo.
at the
Blame
30-yard
Nardo
line.
season, man. Blame Nardo season, man. Blame Nardo.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.